very simple move. What you just simply want to do is just ensure that the daily and the 4 hour is matching your bias. Okay, match. If they're both matching your bias and then you see a breakout in the opposite direction, I guarantee you 9 times out of 10, and you can back test this, forward test this, it's going to be a fake out. And if you can start catching these moves, you can start making a lot of money. I made a lot of money off these fake out moves. One thing that a lot of people may say is, okay, so what happens if it's not actually a fake out? How can we actually trade this for buys? Very simple. What we do at my community is we wait for a thing called range 1, range 2 breakouts. Shout out my mentor for teaching me this, Nick Stewart, one of the greatest. But yeah, what we do is we wait out for range 1, range 2 breakouts. So simply what a range 2 breakout would simply be this price. Let's say we see these simply what a range 2 breakout would be, let's say we still have this breakout on the bullish side. This is all still in play, so we still have a bearish bias on the 4 hour and on the daily. However, one second, let me just delete these. So this is the daily bias, this is the 4 hour, and we still have price looking like this. But price this time, let's say for this instance, price actually wants to continue going up. So let's say price actually wants to break these highs here. We see these highs here on the 4 hour, which are these highs. What we'd be waiting for is simply a new key level to be made, new price action to be made. Simply all we need to do. If a breakout occurs, write this down. If a breakout occurs, simply wait for new price action to ensure it's not a fake out. It doesn't matter if price runs. If price runs, it is what it is. Because 9 times out of 10, price is not going to run if it is a fake out. As I said, if both biases are going against us and price runs, that's an anomaly. I don't see that as common as I see price actually faking people out and grabbing liquidity and blowing people's accounts. I see that all the time with my students, and I always say we need to wait for new price action if both the higher time frame biases are going against us. So as I said, simply what we would do now is we'd wait for price to actually retrace down. But the key thing is price is still respecting this area of resistance, turn support. So it's going to be resistance, turn support now. And price is still respecting this zone. So I'm thinking, okay, price is respecting this zone. Let's see what the next candle is going to print. This next candle. So price respects the zone. And then we see this. Price actually make a new support, and the best kind of new support being made would be if the new candle, the bullish candle, broke the previous bearish lows. Okay, so that's the best setup we can see for range 2 breakout. That's on the bullish side or even on the bearish side. This is bullish, for example, but simply what we'd wait for is price to do this, create a new support. Simply what we would wait for is price to do this. Simply part a new support. And a key thing that can actually increase our bias, have more conditions on our sides, we have more edge, is if we see that this new candle that closed bullish, planting a new support, breaks the previous bearish lows. So which you can see here, the previous bearish lows got broken. And what that's going to actually do is going to activate sellers into the market, because you're going to have many sellers seeing a resistance formed, anticipating this to be a fake out, not realizing that price is still above a key zone, which is very key concept here. And then they're obviously going to part their sells, anticipating price to actually want to drive down. However, price is still respecting the level. So let's say the new candle breaks the lows, grabs liquidity, grabs orders, activates sellers into the market. What you're going to start seeing now is going to see price have a lot more volume, a lot more liquidity, and price actually starts driving. Starts breaking the highs here, and this will simply be this candle continue going up, breaking the highs and planting bullish. And on the daily, that will simply be this candle. It's made its lows here, and this will simply be this candle looking like this to start actually wanting to close bullish. And this may have just been a fake out on the higher time frame. This may have just been a fake out on the higher time frame as well. Like dailies can provide fake outs, 4 hours can provide fake outs, weeklies can provide fake outs, monthlies can provide fake outs. You can have a fake out on any time frame. the higher the time frame, the less likely it is a fake out. But if it is a fake out on a higher time frame, the more liquidity you're going to see get pushed on the other direction. Like, remember that. The higher the time frame, the less likely it's a fake out. However, if it is a fake out on the higher time frame, a lot of liquidity on the opposite direction is going to be inserted into the market, and you can capitalize on those moves. Okay, and if you want to anticipate and see if it's not a fake out, simply wait for a range 2 buy above here, or range 2 sell below the support. Okay, so simply it's price breaking out bullish, a new candle respecting this zone. Let's say it plants bullish or bearish, it doesn't really matter, but if it does plant a new support, that's going to be key. So what we want to see is a breakout above here, a new resistance formed, respecting this zone, for a new support to be formed, which is new price action for buyers to get taken off. Because you always want to buy at support, you always want to sell at resistance. Either way, I would have anticipated this is a fake out, because price is got lows around here and price ran all the way up here. I would never ever get into a buy that's overextended like this. Anyway, I'm going to make another video on overextended breakouts, how to actually trade them, how to avoid them as well. And very simple concept, range 2 breakouts if prices got both bearishes. And yeah, I'm going to make a new concept on that. And yeah, so simply you want to wait for a range 2 breakout if both biases are going against you, but you still want to catch the trend in that direction. Or if both biases are going against you, ideally what you're looking for is fake outs. Okay, fake outs going to occur, but the way to actually look at if a range 2 breakout is going to occur is if on a higher time frame, let's say a daily or 4 hour, price is tapped into a key level. Price is tapped into a key level, is ideally tapped into its bias and its target for the day. Okay, so if price on a key, so let's say price on a daily or 4 hours tapped into a key level that we can say that's target tapped. Okay, and we have both biases going against us, and let's say it's both bearish biases. We see sells going to a key area of support, and then it's starting to reject from there. What we can anticipate is, okay, price has maybe tapped its key level for the session or even just for the day. Let's see if price actually wants to start retracing. And then we get into this range, we see price consolidating, we see a breakout to the bullish side. All I would wait for is a resistance to form, respect this range, a new support to get formed to catch these buyers. Simple as, simple as. But fake outs will be your best friend if you can understand how to trade them, because a lot of new traders, they don't actually anticipate that this could be a fake out. They just see price planting a strategy or a trade setup and they just take it. And they don't actually look at the higher time frame, seeing if the higher time frame aligns with what the lower time frame is saying. You need to tell a story if you're trading. And yeah, if you actually incorporate this into your trading, your profitability will increase for sure. If you like the video content, if you like the trading tips, just leave a like, leave a follow. We provide various different trading tips. If you want to join the community, learn how we trade, we've got a free community. Just click the link in my bio and get with the foxes.